Out of 500 car owners, 400 own car A, 200 own car B, and 50 own both cars A and B. Can this data be correct, or is it impossible to have such values? Let's draw a Venn diagram. Let's say this is the set A representing the people who own car A. This is the set B representing the people who own car B. We are given that the number of elements in set A is 400, the number of elements in set B is 200, the number of elements in set A intersection B, these are the number of people who own both cars A and B, is 50. Is there something wrong with this data, or are these figures possible? That's the question asked. Well, just looking at these three values, there doesn't seem anything wrong with the data. If you have 400 people who own car A, 200 owning car B, 50, it's possible that 50 of them could own both the cars. It's possible that if this circle has a size of 400, this circle has a size of 200, the region of overlap could have a small size of about 50 people. Now let's look at another piece of data that's given. The total number of car owners is 500. Now if the total number of car owners is 500, clearly the number of people within the set A union B should be at most 500. It could be less than 500, but it shouldn't be more than 500. So let's calculate the number of elements in A union B. This would be the number of elements in A plus the number of elements in the set B minus the number of elements in their intersection. We are given all these three values. This value is 400, this value is 200, this value is 50. This is 600 minus 50, which is 550. Oops, 550 is more than 500. This means the number of elements in A union B, or the number of consumers or car owners owning at least one of these two cars, is 550, whereas we are given that these figures are from 500 car owners. So clearly we get a contradiction. So this data cannot be correct.